Example number 3, comparing values and expressions. You should have already done this on the Go Math Interactive. So right now you need to be focusing on the section that says your turn. This should be on the bottom of page 27. So number 4, Jim and Carla are scuba diving. Jim started out 10 feet below the surface. He descended 18 feet, rose, which means go up 5 feet, and descended 12 more feet, which means going down. Then he rested. Carla started out at the surface. She descended 20 feet and rose 5 feet and descended another 18 feet. Then she rested. Which person rested at a greater depth? Explain. So try to write this problem out. Try to solve it on your own. When you're done, press play and check your answer. All right, we're going to talk about Jim first. So Jim started out at 10 feet below, so that would be -10 below the surface. He descended, which means he went down 18 feet, so that we would have a subtraction sign. Then he rose, which means he went up 5 feet. And then he went down again another 12 feet. After completing this problem, you should have gotten -35. So that means 35 feet below the surface. Carla started out at the surface. So if you're at the surface of the water, you're at 0. She descended, so she went down 20 feet. She went up 5 feet, and then she descended another 18 feet. After writing out the problem, you should have gotten -33. So 33 feet below the surface. Turn to the next page. Should be page 28. On page 28, this is a guided practice. I would like you to try to challenge yourself. Try to complete as many problems on the page as you can on your own. When you are done with that, I want you to come back to the video and check your answers. Okay, now you should have tried the problems on your own. Now you're back here at the video checking your answers. So number 1, our directions say write an expression, then find the value of the expression. Thomas works as an underwater photographer. He starts at a position that is 15 feet below sea level. He rises 9 feet, then descends 12 feet to take a photo of a coral reef. Write the value and expression to find his position relative to the sea level when he took the photo. So you should have written -15, because he's below sea level, -15. Then he rises, which means he goes up, so that means adding 9 feet. And then he descends, so he goes down 12 feet to take a photo of the coral reef. So he's going down 12 feet. You should have gotten -18, which means he's 18 feet below the sea level. Number 2, the temperature on a winter night was -23 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature rose, which means it went up, by 5 degrees Fahrenheit when the sun came up. When the sun set, the temperature dropped by 7 degrees Fahrenheit. Write an equivalent and expression to find the temperature after the sun set. So first you want to set it equal to each other. So we have -23, which represents the temperature dropping. And then the temperature went up again 5 degrees when the sun came up. And then when the sun set again, the temperature dropped another 7 degrees. If you calculate that to find your answer, you should have gotten negative 25. So negative 25 degrees. Number 3, Jose earned 50 points in a video game. He lost 40 points, earned 87 points, and then lost 30 more points. Writing an equivalent and an expression to his final score in the video game. "50 minus 40 plus 87 minus 30. So Jose earned 50 points, so he earned those 50 points in the video game. He lost 40 points, so you subtract 40 points. He earned another 87 points, so you're adding the 87. And then he lost 30 more points, so you're taking away another 30. Then you end up with 67 points. All right, this section down here, find the value of each expression. So these are simply just evaluating them, no word problems, just numbers. So number 4, we should have done negative 6 plus 15. Find out what your answer is for that, and then add another 15. Next, you should have done 9 minus 4 minus 17. You should have gotten negative 12. Number 6, we have 50 minus 42. Then after that, you added another 10, which would have gotten you 18. Number 7, 6 plus 13 plus 7, and then after you subtract another 5, you should have gotten 21. Number 8, 65 plus 43, then minus 11 from that, you should have gotten 97. Number 9, minus 35, or negative 35, then you minus 14 from that, then you add another 45 plus 31, and then you get 27. Determine which expression has a greater value. So which one of these is more? Which one's greater? Which one ends up with a bigger number? So in order to do this, you should have calculated this problem, then this problem to figure out which one is bigger. All right, so we rewrote the problem. Negative 12 plus 6 minus 4, and negative 34 minus 3 plus 38. So the greater value was one right here. Negative 34 minus 3 plus 39. Number 10. You should have done the same as the one prior. Whoops. Oh, we have 2 number 10s. You should only have 1 number 10 in your book, so disregard that. So number 11, 21 minus 3 plus 8, or negative 14 plus 31 plus 6. The greater value after calculating both of those is 21 minus 3 plus 8. All right, we have our essential question check-in. Explain how you can find the value of the expression. So you're explaining how you can find how much this expression is, or solving it. So how you would do that is you add and subtract from left to right. So here's an example. Negative 5 plus 12 plus 10 minus 7 equals, Hold on. Shh. Hold on, I'm almost done. 7 plus 10 minus 7 equals 17 minus 7 equals 10. All right, sorry for that little bit of an interruption for number 12.